So to install Jenkins, we need to have a couple of things installed first. So open a terminal and type sudo apt get update, then copy paste these commands. It will take some time, so I will skip to the last step. Now service Jenkins start will ensure that the Jenkins is started on localhost 8080. Here you will have a default password. Copy this line, open a terminal. It says permission denied because we need sudo access. So do the same command with sudo access. Copy this code, which is your initial password. Paste it here and continue. I would suggest to go with install suggested plugins. Wait for it to complete. It will take time depending on your internet speed and hardware of the server. Now you have to create an account. This will be your admin, so please make sure that you don't forget this password. Now your Jenkins is ready. I will suggest few plugins to install, which will give additional functionality to Jenkins. The first one is simple theme plugin. It will change the UI of your Jenkins site. You can read everything here about the plugin, and when you are ready, you can go to archives and download whatever is the latest one. Save that file .hpi. Now do the same for publish over FTP. This will allow your build packages to be uploaded on Android file host or basket build. Same way, you can read everything here and then go to archives and get the latest version. Save that file, then go back and search for the next plugin. This one is an ANSI color. This will just improve the UI of your terminal, which Jenkins will use to show whatever is going on with the build. Now go to manage Jenkins. Manage plugins. Advanced. Then click on browse. Select plugin one by one. I'll start with simple theme one. Upload and wait for it to complete. Then go back. Manage Jenkins. Manage plugin. Advanced. Publish over ANSI. Select ANSI one. Let it install. And go to manage Jenkins. Manage plugins again. You have to do every time the same thing for each plugin. And publish over FTP. Then go to configure system and Google Jenkins theme. You should get a website which will have a couple of names for the theme. Just copy a line. Wait a minute. Yep, here red. I'll select red. Then go down. Copy this line. Search for use of theme CSS. It's wait. Yep. It's here. If your website is hosted with certificate, use HTTPS. If it's not, then use only HTTP or theme will not load. So make sure you confirm your certificates of site, then change the link accordingly. Then you need to change the color. I will go with red, so I'll just write red here. Save the settings and I should get a new theme. Yep. Manage Jenkins and allow users to make account on your Jenkins account if you want to allow them. Here I want to allow them, so I will enable it. Then go to configure again. Now this time we will configure our FTP. Select add FTP server, name it anything you want. I will name it Android file host. Then host name. I think for Android file host it's uploads.androidfilehost.com. I'm not sure. Username given by that website. For me it's FireLord1. And same for any other FTP servers, like for example basket build, and done. Save it. Now go on build executor status. Yeah, you have two node, but I will suggest to keep only one. So go to configure executor number 1. Save it. It depends on your server. If your server is powerful, then keep 2, 3, 4, whatever you want to. Now create a new job, a sample job. This can be different for you. I'll just go with simple one. Select freestyles project. Select OK, wait for it to create something. This setup can be different for you, but mostly it's same. You can read through each options you have. If you want to use custom workspace, then specify. If you don't, if you write it like this, ROMs as, then the default directory will be var lib Jenkins, not the one which you have normally like home aman. For that you need to specify that you want it here, home aman ROMs. Then add a build step. For ROMs we usually need a shell script. Then add a post build action. If you want to automatically upload your build to FTP, then select the option, select your host, source file and all, and save it, and your sample job is ready. And also make sure that you copy paste this line. Copy paste this will ensure that Jenkins has proper permission to create files and stuff in your home directory, not in its own home directory. I will recommend using your own home directory, which is var lib Jenkins. But if you don't want to use that, then you have to mess around with permissions. Now if you want to have more control over your users, so there is one more plugin, role strategy. Search that thing and install it. And you can read everything you want to know about this plugin. This is a sample. I will not explain everything about this plugin. I will just give you a screenshot of what I use if you want to. And most of the things are self-explanatory, so you will get the idea what it's the use and all. Same way you have to browse the plugin, search for role strategy. Then wait for it to install. Then go to manage Jenkins, configure global security, and here select that plugin, which is here, role based strategy. Save it. and scroll down here in manage Jenkins. You should see manage and assign roles, manage roles, and you have various options to give permission to admin and anyone you want to add here. Every code used to install here Jenkins will be mentioned below, so please make sure that you check them